Meet Araksya Karapetyan, a vibrant co-anchor on Good Day LA from 9 to 11 on Fox 11 and GDLA Plus at 11 a.m. Born in Armenia, she moved to the U.S. at 7, landing in sunny Palos Verdes estates. Her journalism journey took her from Idaho Falls to Portland, and now she's crushing it in LA. Whoa! With a degree from Syracuse, Araksya's passion for storytelling was sparked during a summer trip back to Armenia.
Hi, I'm Araksya Karapetyan. I anchor Good Day LA from 9 until noon. Let's see, I've been here for almost 13 years, which is crazy. And I've pretty much done all the hours in different capacities in the morning.
What's your favorite time of day?
My favorite time of the day is when my kids go to sleep. And then it's me time, which usually I regret the next morning because I'm too tired. But truly, when everyone goes to sleep, that's my favorite time of the day.
What's your biggest weakness?
Ooh, my biggest weakness? Let me think. There's so many things. Patience. I'm a very impatient person. And so whether professionally or personally, something I need to work on. And that's actually one of my New Year's resolutions. But so far, I'm not doing very well.
What's your biggest strength?
Probably having empathy, which I think is an important skill set for the job that I do. Just being able to see other people's perspectives and viewpoints, and also just have an understanding and feelings for what they're going through. Having empathy is a good thing, but it can also be a torturous thing because sometimes I feel like it leads to always being sad because you're always empathizing with everyone.
What's the biggest learning experience you've had?
Learning how to speak English. I couldn't speak English when I first moved to the United States, so right away being put into a school and having to figure out what was going on was tough, that's for sure. But as a kid, you're resilient and you quickly pick things up. But that was definitely challenging. It was like coming to a whole new world, quite literally.
What's your idea of a perfect date?
The perfect date? I've been married for so long, I don't even know what that means. The perfect date. I don't even know. The perfect date, geez. Just being gone out of the house for a few hours and not having to worry about my kids would be my idea of a perfect date. To actually go farther than a 10-mile radius would be great too. My husband and I are always near the house and don't do anything much just by ourselves. It's always about the kids. So anything where we don't have to worry about them, that would be good.
What's one vice you wish you could give up?
I won't do it. I can't give up my happy hour. Happy hour is called happy hour for a reason. Makes you happy. And it's not that bad. I'm serious. One drink a day, right? That's right.
What's a cause that's important to you?
Cause. There's so many. You know what? Recently, I started to learn and became part of this organization where they do transplant for organs for children all around the world. And this is a really important organization. It's also really sad if you think about it, because in order for a child to receive an organ donation, that means another child had to give up that organ, which obviously led to their death. So it's a really tough topic, and it's something that many people are uncomfortable talking about. But I think recently working with this organization, doing interviews with them and stories about them, it's become something that I'm actually passionate about.
What's the best compliment you've ever received?
You're exactly how you are on TV in real life. I think that's the most important thing, to be authentic and to basically be the exact same person that people are watching and getting to know and feel like they're your friend on TV. And then they meet you and say, hey, you're exactly what I thought you would be. I think that's a big compliment.
When do you feel the most inspired?
Definitely meeting people who are doing amazing things around the world or just in our local community. There are so many people, and you would never know it unless you were out and about and getting to interact with them. So anytime I'm at a community event and I meet someone who's doing something for other people, thinking of a cause that's bigger than themselves, those are the moments where you realize, oh my gosh, there's some amazing people in this world. It gives you faith in humanity. And so it leads to you feeling inspired and wanting to do more for other people.
Do you ever Google yourself?
How dare you? I do. I just want to see what pictures are out there and what ridiculous things are being said. There's always misinformation, so it's always kind of fun. And sometimes you're just like, how do you come up with this stuff, right? So yes, I have. Actually, I Googled myself this morning. I did.
Sweet or savory?
Ooh, I have a big sweet tooth and all the cavities to prove it. That's right. But I will add this. I love to eat sweets, but I don't like sweet drinks. So I want something spicy or tart to drink, but as far as eating, I'll always go for the sweets.
What song can you listen to on repeat?
That's tough. I don't know. I like too many songs and too many genres. It just depends on the weekend what I'm obsessed with. And then it's like over and over and over, you play the same thing. I really can't answer that.
What makes you smile the most?
What makes me smile? Probably my kids, because they're silly.
What's one thing people don't know about you?
There are lots of things people don't know about me, but I'm not going to share those things because you want them just to like you.
Heels or flats or sneakers?
You see that? Sneakers. There's this misconception that, you're always glamorous and you're always dressed up. But the second I get off the set, I immediately want to get into comfy clothes. So right now I'm half comfortable, but absolutely sneakers or flip-flops. I'm from the South Bay. That's how we roll.
Vintage or new?
New. I like things that smell new.
What are 3 things you can't live without?
Unfortunately, my cell phone, but that's like, a lifeline to living. Can I say people? Okay, my family, as cheesy as that sounds. And I do like my wine.
Window or aisle seat?
Oh my gosh, window all the way.
What's your current TV character obsession?
Current TV character obsession? Not that current, but I just finished binging Ozark, and I'm obsessed with Ruth Langmore's character. And it's embarrassing that I don't know the real actress's name, but you know Ruth Langmore, right? Yeah, you do. She's amazing.
Leather or lace?
Excuse me? Leather or lace? What are we talking about? Both. Both, yeah.
Do you look at the comments section?
Oh, depends on how much of a self-masochist I want to be. The rule is never read the comment section, right? But if it's not about me, I might read the comment section because it's quite entertaining. But if I don't want to get obsessive and feel bad, I would avoid the comment section.
What's the most adventurous thing you've ever done in your life?
Oh my gosh, not very adventurous. Maybe when I went to Mexico to do a new story in Idaho Falls, just got a ticket and showed up to do a new story by myself. That was pretty adventurous.
How would you define yourself in 3 words?
Oh, I hate these. I feel like, do they have to be good things? I'm definitely stubborn, unfortunately. Don't tell my husband I admitted to that. Determined and curious.
What's your current favorite piece of clothing that you own?
Hold on a second, let me think. It's been a while since I've shopped. Oh, this like pleather black jacket. Makes me feel like I have edge when I wear it.
What's a must-have clothing item everyone should own?
Black pants.
What's inspiring you in life right now?
Nothing. What's inspiring? I don't know. I feel cheesy. Like my kids are inspiring because they really make me see things in a different perspective. So if it's something where I've had a bad day or I'm upset about something, when you're around your kids, they're able to really put things in perspective, and you realize all that matters is the real things, and all the other things is just noise and nonsense. So I would say they inspire me to work on myself and to be a better version of myself. And so that probably would be my answer.
What's the best piece of advice you've ever received?
Not to take yourself too seriously.
What's your pet peeve?
How much time do you have? I have so many pet peeves, so many. I mean, it would be easier to say what's not a pet peeve. Everything can agitate me and annoy me.
Diamonds or pearls?
Diamonds for sure, but I do like a black pearl because those are rare.
What's something you notice about someone when you first meet them?
Their handshake. If it's like a nice, sturdy, like good handshake, or it's like this like limp handshake, or if their palms are sweaty, like, you know, a handshake can say a lot about someone.
What's your biggest regret?
I don't think I really have a big regret because, again, it's cliche, but everything that's happened has led me to where I am, and therefore, even if things felt like a regret at the time, it ended up not being one because I landed here.
What's your favorite board game?
Clue.
What's your guilty pleasure?
Guilty pleasure. Well, it used to be The Real Housewives, but I'm kind of over that. I do like reality TV though, here and there, but I watch it in secret because I find myself being judged.
What book did you most recently finish?
Book? Like an actual book? Like the kind that you open and... Actually, I read it because I had to interview someone. Behind Closed Doors. It's about the former speechwriter of President Nixon and Reagan. And I was actually quite pleased to read it and listen to it. I did both because when you're stuck on the 405, it's the only way to get through that traffic. So that's my most recent read.
What are you currently reading?
I'm not, unless they're children's stories before bedtime.
How do you start your day?
How do I start my day? I start my day, I just get up and go. I don't even have coffee until I get into this building. So literally just get up, get dressed, and leave.
What's your favorite holiday?
Christmas.
If you could raid one woman's closet, who would it be?
I don't think I would raid a actual human being's closet, but I do love Karen Millen's brand.
If you could switch lives with one person for a day, who would it be?
No one.
What's one thing you've always wanted to try but you've been too scared?
Surfing. It's kind of embarrassing. I grew up living by the ocean and I've never surfed in my life, ever, ever, ever. So I like to give it a try.
What's the one thing you wish you knew at age 19?
That everything's going to work out the way it's going to work out, and there's very little that you can actually do to change the trajectory of things.
Besides your phone or wallet, what are a couple of must-have handbag items?
My eyebrow brush. I take my eyebrows very seriously.
If you weren't an anchor, what would you be doing?
I love documentaries, and I know there's like no money to be made in documentary filmmaking, but I would like to get into that.
What's something you can't do?
Everything I just said. I would love to play the violin or the piano or even the guitar.
Where was the best vacation you've ever taken?
Rome, Italy with my mom and my sister. It was a fun girls' trip.
What's one city you've always dreamed of traveling to?
I've never been to Greece. I would love to go to the country of Greece.
What's something you always travel with?
Lysol wipes. If you ever go on a trip with me, I pack my cleaning products. I even have gloves. So we walk in, imagine this, we walk into a hotel room and you have to just give me like 10 minutes. Don't touch anything, don't do anything. I put on my gloves, I start wiping everything away, spraying everything down. The hotel room is cleaner than when we arrived, and when we leave, it'll be the cleanest it's been. Oh, and small trash bags. I like to take small trash bags and line them in the trash can, and then that way I take the trash out, and then no one ever has to come into the room because I'm always just like constantly cleaning. I know this doesn't sound like a vacation, but it really is. It brings me a lot of inner peace.
Favorite food?
Favorite food? Oh, well, can't eat gluten anymore. It used to be pasta, so sushi.
Favorite dessert?
Any kind of like a warm, freshly baked chocolate chip cookie or brownie.
Favorite snack?
Hot Cheetos. Lemon or lime flavor. You know the green one? That one.
Your husband's calling again.
Ignore him.
What's a movie that made you cry?
Gosh, so many. Let me think. Recently? Hold on. Gotta think. What did I see recently? I mean, honestly, I cry very easily. It doesn't take much. I can cry at a commercial.
What's your favorite movie of the last 5 years?
Give me movies. I don't know. Can't think of anything in the last 5 years that I've seen that I like loved. I just saw Honora. That's up for Oscar. My least favorite movie, I tried to watch Emilia Perez, and I don't even know what's going on there. So it didn't make it past like 3 minutes. I know everyone loves it, but sorry.
What's the one talent you wish you had?
Told you, I wish I could sing or play a musical instrument.
What's your favorite exercise?
I don't really like exercising, like, let's be honest. But bar method or Pilates are very effective for my body type, so I'm told.
What's your favorite band?
I can't do music. I love all genres. I love all music. Depends on my mood. I'm just not a fan of heavy metal. And I will say, to my surprise, pleasant surprise, I've gotten into country lately, which is a big deal for me.
What's something you don't want to be doing in 10 years?
Talking to you. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know. I want to keep doing everything I'm doing in 10 years because then to me that would mean I got old.
What's the cutest thing on planet Earth?
Am I supposed to say puppies? No, I don't think that's true for me. I don't know, little babies, I guess, that aren't mine, so I can enjoy them for the moment and then give them right back.
What's the best thing that happened this year?
Nothing good has happened so far this year. It's January 29th. It's been the longest month ever.
What's your favorite cocktail?
Oh, okay, so if it's not red wine, I do like a margarita or a dirty martini. And when I say dirty, I mean filthy, like a filthy martini with blue cheese olives.
Which movie makes you laugh the hardest?
Oh, so many stupid movies. I don't know, Night at the Roxbury. It's always a good one.
What do you usually eat for dinner?
My kids' leftovers.
What do you usually eat for lunch?
Probably the Gelson Caesar salad that's down the street.
What do you usually eat for breakfast?
I don't eat breakfast, just coffee.
What's your favorite thing in the world?
I don't have a favorite thing in the world.
What's your favorite color?
Purple.
What color clothing do you wear the most?
Well, I think all colors, jewel tones as you like to call them. Before I got into TV, my wardrobe was very limited, as in black, browns, tan, white. Now, you open up my closet and it looks like the Easter Bunny threw up in there. It's just like all the colors of the rainbow.
What are 3 words to describe living in Los Angeles?
3 words: diverse, traffic, sunny.
Do you like surprises?
It's a tough one. Yes and no. I like to be prepared. I don't want to be caught off guard. So if it's a surprise that I'm gonna like, then yes. But if it's a surprise that might throw me off or make me angry, then naturally no.
What's something you're tired of?
These questions.
Who do you turn to when you're sad?
Oh, my husband and my mom.
What's a trend you would like to see disappear forever?
There are a lot. I never got into TikTok. I'm not a TikToker. Is that a thing? TikToker, whatever. I kind of wish it would go away.
What did you want to do with your life at the age of 12?
Let me think. Age of 12. Well, there were once upon a time I wanted to be a doctor. So I did volunteer at the hospital and I quickly decided that was not for me. Then I wanted to go into politics. I did volunteer for a senator and I decided it was not for me. So yeah, those were the 2 things I was focused on, politics and the medical field.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how excited are you about life right now?
1 to 10? 10!
Describe yourself in a hashtag.
I wish that trend would go away.
If you could do a love scene with anyone, who would it be?
Okay, no one. I would be the worst actress on the face of the planet. There is no way I can have a love scene with some stranger. No matter how much money you pay me, I can't do it. I know, it sounds crazy, but I can't do it. The idea of having an intimate moment with someone that you don't really know, I don't understand it. It boggles my mind. So I would be fired on the spot because I would refuse to do those scenes.
What's your wake-up ritual?
My wake-up ritual? To crawl out of my house as quietly and as quickly as possible. I really, truly get up, shut the alarm so fast because I'm so afraid it's going to wake everyone else up. And I put on sweats and I run out that door. Because if those kids wake up and see me, I'm gonna be late to work.
What is one thing no one knows about you?
There's lots of things no one knows about me, which I won't share.
Who do you want to write your obituary?
My gosh, no one. I can't think of, I hate talking about death.
Style icon?
I don't really have one.
What's one ingredient you put in everything?
Salt. I like salt.
What 3 people, living or dead, would you like to make dinner for?
Those people do not want to taste my cooking. 3 people I would love to go out to dinner with? Let's change that question. Living or dead? Okay. Lucille Ball. Love Lucille Ball. Audrey Hepburn. And Sean Connery. They're all dead.
What's your biggest fear in life?
Actually, probably not living to my full potential. Being disappointed, knowing that I could do more but didn't.
What's your current TV obsession?
What am I watching right now? I am watching Schitt's Creek and Yellowstone. Catching up. I know, I'm always behind.
Favorite app?
I should be banned from owning an iPhone. I really don't know how to use one. I don't do apps. I just make calls, text, and post pictures on Instagram. That's the extent of my technological skills.
Secret talent?
I wish. I don't have a talent.
Superpower you would want?
Teleport. That way I could be everywhere and do everything. I always wish I could just like, whoop, show up, be there, and then immediately be able to appear in my own house. Especially living in Los Angeles, as you know, it's like you have to pick one activity to do that day because that's all you're gonna get. So the ability to skip all that and to be able to do more than one thing would be awesome.
Best advice you'd give your teenage self?
The advice that was always told to me, especially getting into this business, to not focus so much on the destination and enjoy the journey. And it's really hard to do that, but I wish that was something that I was more mindful of growing up.
What would you like to be remembered for?
How you make people feel is how people will remember you. So I hope that, you know, I'm kind to everyone I meet along the way and make people feel good about themselves.
How do you define beauty?
Beauty's a feeling. Again, I think it goes back to how you feel or how you make others feel. Something can look beautiful on the exterior, but in the interior it can be a big mess. So it's all in a feeling.
What do you love most about yourself?
It's interesting. So when it comes to work type of situations, I'm always able to figure out a way to get something done. So there's no such thing as we can't do this or this is impossible or there's no way to do it. So if you say that to me, I will find a way to make it happen. There's no such thing as it can't be done. But I find that in my personal life, I'm more negative, which is interesting. Like I won't have that same optimistic outlook. So I don't know. I don't know why that is.
Best way to take a rest or decompress?
Wine. And a workout. Sometimes together.
Favorite place to view art?
In life, art's all around you.
If your life were a song, what would the title be?
These are great questions for Amanda Salas. Can I phone a friend? Wait, seriously. Can I call her and ask her? I bet you she'll give me the answer in 2 seconds. Watch this. Watch if she picks up. Okay, hold on. This is fun. Can we do this more? Phone a friend.
Hi.
Hi, I have a question real quick.
Yeah.
If my life was a song, what would the title be?
Ooh. Oh my God. Okay. Let me think this through. This is a very good question. What is this for?
I'm doing a promo thing.
Well, you're very good at multitasking.
Okay.
So I would say there's like a song called like She Does It All, and Kenny Chesney has a song that like She's Got It All.
Oh, so you're thinking
But
of
like-
actual songs. Those are good. But what if you had to make one up for me?
Oh. You want me to write one for you?
Just give me a title, yeah.
Multitasking Mama.
Does it have a reggaeton beat?
Yeah, multitasking Mama.
Okay.
She can do it all, and she works so hard but still has a ball.
I love it.
You can see her starting at 9, but when it turns 5 o'clock, just pour her some wine. Multitasking Mama. Yeah.
I told you. I knew it. I love it. Thank you. I know that was
You
rent.
can catch her starting at 9, but at 5 o'clock, better hand her some wine. Multitasking Mama.
You're the best. Okay, keep your phone by because I might call you for more things. Bye.
Okay, I just finished getting myself lasered. Okay, bye.
If you had a tattoo, where would it be?
I would not get a tattoo. Let me tell you why. I can't make a decision for the life of me. So for me, making a decision is almost like, you know when you go to the Cheesecake Factory and you get that menu and it's so overwhelming? That's how I feel about everything where I have to make a decision. I couldn't decide where or what, so it would lead to no tattoo.
Dolphins or koalas?
Dolphins.
What's your spirit animal?
I don't really have one. I'm not an animal person. Things with fur, like, I don't know, I get bothered by feathers, bother me. I don't mind scales though. What does that say about me? I'm not quite sure.
Least favorite color?
Oh, lime green.
Drugstore makeup or designer?
Designer.
Blow dry or air dry?
Everyday life, air dry. For this job, blow dry.
Pilates or yoga?
Pilates.
Coffee or tea?
Coffee.
What's the weirdest word in the English language?
The word I can't pronounce. I'm gonna try it. Hold on, I gotta focus. Phenomenal. Hold on. Phenomenal, but the word. Not phenomenal, but the phenomenal. Thank you. Phenomenal. I can't say that, but I can say phenomenal.
Dark chocolate or milk chocolate?
Oh, milk. All the way.
Stairs or elevator?
Stairs.
Summer or winter?
Summer. Hate being cold.
You're stuck on an island. You can pick one food to eat forever without getting tired of it. What would you eat?
The exact same thing? Chocolate.
A dessert you don't like?
I like all dessert. Truly.
A skill you're working on mastering?
Answering these questions.
Best thing to happen to you today?
In about 5 minutes when this is over.
Favorite smell?
Love the smell of a new car. It's a good one. And then one day it just disappears. Oh, and newborn babies. That's an amazing smell too. That one too, one day just disappears. And this is gonna sound weird, but I don't mind the smell of skunk. I know, it's very odd. I didn't say I like it, I just said I don't mind it.
If you made a documentary, what would it be about?
I don't know, people going off to different places in the world and documenting real life that people are living. That most people who are tourists, they go to travel and they don't really get a sense of what the everyday person is like there.
Last piece of content you consumed that made you cry?
You always are asking me about crying. What did we watch today? Oh, just on the news today, we had a clip of an elderly woman who had her hearing aids. Her hearing aids were being charged when the fires were happening, and she didn't get the evacuation order. And so these two firemen found her in the dark in the hallway of the adult living facility. She had no idea what was going on, and she was so helpless, and it made me very, very sad, and it made me tear up.
Lipstick or lip gloss?
Neither. I don't like either, but, you know, gotta do it for work.
Girl crush?
I don't have a girl crush.
How you know you're in love?
It's been so long since I've had that feeling. When you have all the energy in the world and you're not tired. You can get like no sleep and you're still going and you're riding this high cloud.
Your go-to for having a good laugh.
I don't know, if you watch our show, the best stuff happens during commercials. We're always laughing. We're always saying inappropriate things. So anything that's inappropriate and rude and things we'd be fired for is what makes me laugh.
Your affirmation for today.
My affirmation just for today, huh? Do it with a smile.
What's your Yelp review of being on the sit?
On the what? Oh! Oh. Best day ever.